Hello, world.
Hello.
We are live, and
Yes, all three of
oh,
us.
did you guys
ladies.
hear? Did you hear?
All three of us are live.
Yeah, there's Lola.
Little Lola.
We like our little Lola.
Hmm.
She is getting bigger and gaining weight every Monday. She gets another week older.
You can see her right now. She got bigger.
Look how long her legs are,
Oh, now she wants to
and she's chewing.
chew like crazy.
She's got a
She
little
has a
Christmas
little
sweater
toy.
on, and so this is just us hanging out, live chat for resellers or whoever else might pop in there. You never know who might see
Anyone.
a live chat. Could be anyone on YouTube saying that is looking for live chats.
Obviously, we're still in our very festive gear.
Oh, I got this for Christmas.
I got this.
She got the white one.
Any Penn State fans out there, but it's not just for college talk.
What
We're
was
here to chat about anything.
what was the? We are
We are.
Penn State.
We are.
Penn State.
We are.
Penn State.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome. I sometimes mess that up.
But we won't keep repeating that.
And it's okay if you're not an alumnus. It's okay if you didn't go to Penn State. And it's okay if you're a rival. It's all right. Except for
Hey, we're all family man.
unless you're
Oh, stop.
all right, we won't
No.
name the rivals.
No. Gosh. But go ahead, try and name the whole Big Ten family.
I can't. I'm not that
She
close
can't
to
name it, so just
I can't. I'm not that close to football. So, oh, baby, she's making. Oh, show her the toy. Show her the rope. Show him the rope toy you made.
So I took an old pair of jeans, I ripped them up, and I braided them together to make a little toy. And then Dad decided to tie one of her favorite toys, her little rubber bone, into, and she's been loving that.
Yeah, because she's still teething because she's a little puppy.
Why spend $20 on a piece of rope when you can make a piece of rope
from an old pair of jeans? I have, I have a pair of jeans that has seen better days. It might be the next. We'll have to braid it up, make it a good rope. She's trying to get to her logo.
Now she's trying to get the hat. Yeah, this is what she's been going after a lot.
Oh yeah, she really,
little fluffy.
She really likes that. The little pom pom. Yeah, so cute.
Now you're not sleepy. You were just sleeping earlier.
Yeah, she naps all the time, and now she's starting to really run outside. And we have a fenced-in yard. It's one of those like cyclone fences, and we have like a double swing gate where you can drive the cars back to the garage. And that gate was closed. She was running around with me, and then she came up to the gate, and I thought she'd stop. No, she crawled under it because the one side of the gate is just slightly higher than the rest of it. She can flatten herself out and crawl under it. So I'm running through the gate, trying to see where she went. She ran across to the neighbors. So she really likes tissues. So I waved a little tissue, and she came over to get it. And she snagged it before I could get her. So then she was just running away with the tissue. And then she ran up my neighbor's driveway, but then she kind of went into against the house of the next neighbor over. So I was able to get her in the flower bed over there. And I got the tissue from her. And I was like, oh boy, we got to really watch her. So we really need her to grow a little bit bigger.
Oh, there goes my hat. I know. Now you want to play.
So we did not put any announcements.
This is all up for fun.
Yeah, we just popped on here to see what happened. We can always just talk to each other.
Yes, the whole time.
What were we going to talk about? We talked about it right before we went on here. Now I can't remember what we said.
We could chat about, what did you guys make for Christmas?
Make for Christmas?
I'm asking them when they come on, so they're prepared. I know you want to play.
Oh, she is really rambunctious tonight. She goes through little like
energy spurts.
Oh yeah, like lots of. If anybody's ever had a Jack Russell Terrier, they're very active dogs. You have to exercise them a lot. So tell them about what you had her doing the other day.
Oh, I just ran her up and down the block. I had her chasing me, and the other day I started taking her on a walk. We stopped in the park. I took her leash off, and then I just had her chasing me. I'm gonna have a video up of this too, but I brought her through big leaf piles, and it was through the leaf piles. It was adorable. And then she would stop, grab a leaf, tear it up. She loves leaves, just chasing them, playing with them.
Yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is
Green Bee Explorer,
Alyssa,
also known as Alyssa.
Alyssa, Green Bee Explorer. And what kind of videos do you put up on your channel?
So I have a travel vlog, around the, just a vlog in general. I post from cooking to gardening to when we took, trips. Most recent trip was to Florida. That was a lot of fun. Fort Lauderdale and greater Fort Lauderdale area. So I'll do little documents about that, what we got to bite to eat, to the hotel that we were able to reserve, and what perks they gave us in the hotel. We weren't expecting it. So you can actually see that in one of my other videos. Again, with the gardening, and I love documenting little Pookie puppy right here. Love putting her on and doing all of her. I'm gonna actually, part of my vlog is gonna be her growing up. So I also posted one when we first got her, the first day we got her, what she was doing. She was still getting her coordination, and oh my gosh, trying to see her walk, and she was doing some funny things. You could definitely roll over to that video. It's puppy dog's first day at home.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun, and then just other little things that as your dog's growing up, you're like, I wish I documented that. That's one of the things I'm trying to keep up with, is just when she first time doing this, first time doing that, or she has a really quirky habit. Let me show it to you. It's all just fun.
She's chewing on this, but she's really trying to get at my fingers. So every time she tries to get my fingers, I kind of give her the rope to chew on, because that's what they say to do. Is kind of distract them, so that they have something to chew on. And
I can actually show you a little better.
Ow! Yeah, she's got my finger. She got my finger. There we go. Okay. Here. I try to hold it with two hands so that she's still. I know she's still. This is not working. Holding her. I usually have her down on the ground, or I'm in a bigger chair where I can actually play with her.
Now that she has the rubber, she's happy. Oh no, her finger away.
You were doing better holding her.
That's what that was.
Oh, so what was your last video that you just put up?
It was a holiday collaboration. That was a lot of fun. So we invited some of our other YouTube buddies. This was part of Left Lane Finds, part of Dina's channel.
Yes, I did it was a Christmas. This is my first annual, so I'm going to do this every year. First annual, it was a Christmas vignette. So I didn't want it to be a super long video. I just wanted, around that 5-minute mark or so. And so you could pick anything you wanted, like outdoor decorations, indoor decorations, like just anything, like one little area, because of course people decorate their whole homes or whatever. So, and a lot of people did the whole home tours, which were fantastic. If you didn't get a chance, there is so many out there. I was watching a few of them during the holidays here, whenever I have a break between wrapping and decorating and doing the YouTubes.
My decor is definitely a little different than others.
Yeah. So
get to see my video.
Yeah, so we had a total of 5 participants this year. So I'm hoping next year we can double that number. So I'm going to put that out there, that for anybody who's watching this in the replay, that I am going to put this out. Now, this year I made it due on the 27th. Because I thought about this too late in December. So I'm going to try to put the invite out a little earlier in December next year. And as soon as you have your Christmas decorations up, you can do like, your little vignette, and I'll tell you when to schedule it. And then we can put it together in a playlist, and it'll be fun. So hopefully each year we can grow that from 5 participants. Oh, and if anybody is just hearing this now and you still want to do it, I can add you. I will add you to the playlist. So just go to my channel, Left Lane Finds, and watch the video that tells you about the rules. And I think the rules are in the description too. And just follow that. Then put a comment in there and let me know that you did that. You can also email me at, you can, let me put that on here.
Yes.
Let me do that. You can email me at Left Lane Finds. I like doing this. Watch this. Left Lane Finds at gmail.com.
And don't think that you have to start over. Take your decorations now that you already set up. Before you take them down, just go over and review, why what are some of your decorations, what do they mean to you? Do you have a story behind them? It's all just like a fun little
and they
story.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't have to be vintage. I know when it comes to Christmas decorations, sometimes you get them from as gifts. They're brand new. It's something you really like, or it was handmade, or it doesn't have to be vintage. That's the only thing about this. It wasn't supposed to be a vintage vignette. It's supposed to be any type of vignette. So there are some very, very, very new channels that participated in the you know what, I'll put a link to that playlist down in the description once this processes, and that way you guys can see the Christmas vignette collaboration, which that'll be fun. And what was the other thing? Oh, you just put up, oh no, what was the video you just did that you just put up?
It's still being timed, but I did you mean the cooking one?
No.
You mean simple it's a holiday decor. But then I also have I also put I did that one. I also did the around my area. I just looking for what light displays people made.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
So holiday lights. Yeah. Some people went super extreme. Some were, very simple. So I wanted to show both sides of, what you could do for the holidays and what's fun and quirky things that people have done.
Yeah, so you have two videos with the holiday lights?
I have, I posted one. This is
somebody's.
You snuck out.
She's got her.
She got out of her sweater.
Yeah, that's why she's crying.
So I have one where she.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'll take care of her.
One where it's from one town, and then we went about 40 miles north just to look in a different city, different towns, neighborhoods, and we just went zigzag through those neighborhoods just to see what people were doing. And it's funny how each neighborhood does something a little bit different based off their property sizes, their house sizes. So I showed one with much smaller homes, smaller yards, and then I went to properties with much bigger houses and bigger yards and seeing what they're able to do. And there's a lot of creativity in all of that. So definitely check those out.
Yeah, definitely. People are so creative.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't put lights out this year. I was busy with I just did the inside and decided not to do anything on the outside. And sometimes I make my husband do it, but he was busy watching football on the day I initially wanted him to do it. He didn't want to do it either. So we're like, we'll just skip it this year. So sometimes, that happens. You just skip doing the lights.
But you know what? On Christmas, we got a white Christmas. So that was the best decoration of all.
Oh, yeah. And my Christmas tree, I have it like toward a front window, and it's like, it blinks a lot. It's got all the LED lights. And
we tease that sometimes if you have the lights, certain lights you put on and as it's blinking, it looks like there's like a police car.
Oh yeah, it does look like a police car, but it also looks like I have like some sort of discotheque in my front room. It looks like we're having like a party, a continuous party for like 2 weeks. So I'm going to keep that up until at least New Year's. And
definitely till February.
Over here. There we go. And usually when I do these like spontaneous live things, I try to put a little note out on Instagram, but I didn't do that this time, although we can still do that if you want.
Just now.
Just the.
Nah. So.
Yeah. You're always pointing. She's always pointing at the screen, and I'm always like, "What? What?"
That one. Look at all that.
Yeah.
So now she's chewing on her toy.
Well, I got her arms back in her little sweater.
Oh, so
she's got little
arms slipped.
She's got little gingerbread.
Oh, she's got your hair.
Gingerbread and candy canes on her little sweater. Our neighbor next door, she has 2 little dogs, which are much bigger now, but they were little
when they were puppies. Yeah.
And she gave us this. So
thank you to our neighbor.
Yes,
she's
Bianca,
awesome.
She gave us a whole bunch of things. She gave Alyssa a crate for her house because we're sharing our puppy dog. Sometimes the doggy lives at her house, which is like a mile away. And sometimes, I'd say most of the time she's going to be at my house.
Right.
Our house. Me and my husband. And what was I going to say? Oh, darn it. I hate when I have like a thought in my head.
You're asking me what you're going to say. I'm not reading your mind right now. Here, look at me. I have the exact answer because I read your mind earlier.
You need to be a mind reader.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about.
Oh, now she knows. She read it on mine.
Well, I think I just thought of something else, so I can't remember what I was initially going to talk about. 2 things.
No, you said it was 1 thing.
So, I just thought of a second thing. So now I'm up to 2 things. And that happens. So, first thing is I'm doing a series of videos on my channel, Left Lane Finds, where I am revamping the room that we're videotaping in. This is the Emporium.
The what? You'll see on the video what I call it.
She calls it something else. And
definitely check out the videos.
I'm trying to, so I'm revamping this whole room and my inventory. This is what we call reseller life. You're in the reselling world and you're buying, and then you're selling, and you're doing YouTube videos and things like that. It can get away from you pretty quickly. And I moved from, like, if I had my other house, it would be a different story because I had much bigger rooms and I had like different closet setups and I had a lot more furniture than I do now. We downsized into the house we have now. It's a 90-year-old house where it has tiny little closets and the rooms are tinier and we got rid of a lot of furniture and some of the storage things that I got rid of I wish I had now because like tonight Alyssa was just showing me on Facebook Marketplace this shelving unit. It was shelves with the two doors at the bottom. I had that exact same shelf at my other house and I sold it on Facebook Marketplace or one of the yard sale sites.
Well, let's bring it back.
Yeah. So now I'm like, I sold it and now I have to buy it back somewhere else. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
I think you should.
I'm not going to buy those just yet. I do want I need shorter shelving units that
like to put polka dot ones or something.
To put in the one closet. And I'm going to need, I got to look at, I have a lot of bins downstairs, but I also, I may or may not. I'm going to need more. I'm going to need some more bins. I have some bins downstairs. So I'm going to see about consolidating some of them and then freeing up a few. And then I can get my more inventory organized. That's what the goal is. So that was the one thing I'm doing. It's a series of videos. They are all coming out. I think 2 of them, one came out for the revamp and one came out the shipping. And I'm doing them vlog style.
This hat and hoodie is making my head look tiny.
Oh my God.
I'm wearing a shirt under this. It's just poofing out my hoodie so much.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
But I took the glasses.
Yeah, I never have my glasses on for these things. So then the second thing I'm going to do is
there's 3 things.
No, there was 2 things. So on my phone, I've been taking lots of videos and pictures of little Lola. And so I'm going to knit those together and put them into a video. I'm going to pop that on my channel. So not sure when that's going to hit. That might be, I think I'm going to just call that bonus. It's going to be bonus footage somewhere. Because I always put out videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They go live at 6:00 in the morning. That's way somebody, as soon as you get up in the morning, you're drinking your coffee.
See a cute little puppy.
Yeah, well, no, you can log into my channel and watch.
I thought you just wanted the little Lola.
No, not just Lola. So it's not just Lola. It's going to be any of my videos. It can be a haul video. It can be what sold video. It can be. You know what? I'm going to do. I with this vlog style. I have a bunch of different ideas of some of the things I want to do. So. Um, you look smarter with your glasses on.
Versus the other way.
It's okay. And so there's going to be a playlist for the whole Emporium revamp. I'm slowly putting that together because I didn't even know how I was going to record it. So I'm just popping them all into one playlist, and then that'll be available where, I mean, the videos are, two of them are in there, but there's more to come, and then they'll all just kind of be together. And then I think that was the only two things. So just watch the Christmas collab, Christmas vignette collab, which is,
Yes.
I'll put the link down to that below. I can put the link to the playlist of the whole Emporium revamp down there, and then I will put links to Alyssa's channel down there.
Yes.
Green Bee Explorer. So you have nothing on the gardening at the moment, but you have a lot of ones from. If you guys are hating the cold weather, you can watch some of her gardening ones that she has from before.
Yeah, and unfortunately, with the snow, it limits my ability to have a garden right now.
Right. She does recipes too, which are hysterical. They're funny.
Oh my God! You want some comedy? Yeah. That is,
there's one with knives and her trying to cut something up. It's so funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It was kind of like, no, don't do that.
It's all what not to do. You shouldn't do with knives.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was kind of limited in my
utensils.
So
you're still kind of limited in your utensils.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was pretty funny. If you go to, that was the acorn squash soup. So if you want to see that one, that's where I do some funky.
Right. Yeah.
But that turned out yummy. Oh my gosh. I actually have a few acorn squashes left. I'll be making that again. Love that recipe.
So she also sells on eBay.
Yes.
And that's the only place you sell, right? You don't have you haven't done anything else yet.
With eBay right now. I get a little busy, so I'm just concentrating on that.
Yeah, so she's going to be traveling for work, and she is going to be able to
see some different areas. So
she's going to be able to do her travels.
Recording when I'm able to visit different cities. So
yeah,
definitely like to show you that.
Yeah, and she's also going to be able to hit up the bins.
Oh gosh.
And sometimes what she does is
it was actually funny. Last time I was traveling and I actually saw the bins. So I went to the bins and I snapped her a photo. I'm like, "Do you like this one?" She's like, "Oh my God, get that!" And I would snap her another photo. "Do you like this one?" "Oh yeah, get that one." Snap her a photo. No, that's okay. So now I'm sending her messages. Like, do you like?
She puts everything into her cart, or even as she's looking at it, she's sending me pictures in real time. So she tells me, "I'm going in right now. Are you ready?" And then I would sit there with my phone, and as the pictures would come through, I would,
I'm like,
say,
"Do you like this for yourself?"
Or can I see the bottom?
Yeah.
There's times where we always have to,
I really
as
like
resellers,
that.
I can't turn this one over because I have liquid in this one.
That she should be drinking.
But let's say she found like this at the bins.
Mm-hmm.
She would show me like this picture, and I'd be like, "Yeah, but I need to see, what does it say on the bottom?"
Made in China.
This one says made in Taiwan.
Oh, Taiwan. There we go.
This is very vintage. I've had this.
I do love that thing. You've used that so many times. It's so useful. Show all the colors.
So it has all the different colors of thread.
You've mended so many of my clothings with that.
And you guys, it has a little pair of scissors that you have to put together each time.
Oh my gosh,
They're
yeah.
you have to put them together. They don't fit in there if they're together. So these little tiny scissors, and then the needle sticks in this little heart.
I've poked myself with that.
Now I need to get a new needle because I actually accidentally bent that one. I can still sew with it. I actually
It's
sewed with
still
it yesterday.
perfectly fine. You don't need a new one.
But I'm finding that I'm having a real hard time threading it now. I used to be able to.
Uh-oh.
My vision's changing. So this actually is vintage. Uh, so I think that's basically.
Yeah.
So I have lots of ideas, and I talk about it a little bit in my revamp. But I am going to be ramping up. And she's gonna start calling it the hortitorium again. And then I'm like thinking, well, I have more storage space down in the basement. Like I might have to use storage down in the basement because I'm using this as a YouTube studio. It's also my home office. There's a daybed over here that is my look how cute she is.
So cute.
That I want for like if guests come to the house. I've kind of spilled over into the other bedroom across the way, and I'd like to get that stuff out of there. That's also like a guest bedroom. And then, so I might use the basement, but I'm planning on ramping up my selling. I've been. I've been watching all the vintage people for a long time, so I've ramped up my knowledge in my vintage items. But I also watch people who sell just about anything you can flip for a profit. I watch them. Too many I just have so many channels that I watch. It's I flip back and forth constantly looking at the various channels, and there's some channels that I'm way behind on, but it's not like I haven't forgotten you, and I haven't been giving everybody the love that they deserve, in terms of watching their channels. But I I am definitely going to go back and I'll be watching some of my favorites. Like, well, shout out the niche lady. I haven't been able to keep up with her channel, and she puts out such good content. So she's one of the ones that I want to watch. And then one of the really new channels was the Primrose Collectible.
Oh yeah.
She's in my collab, and she was inspired by one of my videos, and she's going to make a video of her inventory that is kind of also building up on her. So I told her I would go and watch one of her videos. So if you guys have any chance to go and check her channel out, it's Primrose Collectibles is the name. Oh, hey,
I know.
please give me kisses.
Oh,
you're not
yeah.
kisses. Okay.
She just has
Sometimes when you ask for kisses, she just bites your face.
We're working on that little puppy stage.
Yeah.
But she was just like in a really deep nap, so sleep nap.
Yeah.
But now she's has all energy, so we'll go down and play with her in a little bit, and then she'll have fun.
Yeah.
So.
And then she goes to bed. She goes to bed around 11.
Oh, she got your. Oh, she almost got it. Nope.
She likes these. She goes to bed around 11, and then she's back up at like almost 7:45. Like, hey, no, I want my face in there.
I thought you wanted her.
Here,
she's adorable. There she is.
Yeah. She gets me up around 7:45, so she's pretty good with like her timing. And when she goes to bed, then she takes a nap at 9 o'clock in the morning. Today we were off kilter. We were off our schedule.
Yeah.
But tomorrow we'll be back on schedule again. But yeah, it's like having a newborn. Right. She's actually doubled in size, as tiny as she looks. And, she went from 2 pounds to 4 pounds. She's 4 pounds. So she's definitely growing and thriving. And, we were shopping for her today.
Oh, yeah. Of course, the puppy dog always gets spoiled.
We went to Marshall's, right?
Marshall's, yeah.
Yeah, we went to Marshall's because they had 50% off their Christmas stuff. So she got a new
bed, new blankets, new toys.
This is all for her house. Treats. Like she was like, if I'm going to get her stuff, I'm going to get her the nice stuff half off. Hey, she's biting my new sweatshirt. Okay. Come here, Missy. I don't want her to do that. Well, yeah. So
I think we spent a good time here.
Oh no, I usually like to talk for another 10 minutes.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at least. until until well, you know what, do you want to, you can take her.
You want me to take her down?
You can take her and get her ready.
All right, I'll get her ready
to go to bed. I'm sure she needs to go out.
All right, well, I'll take her down.
Bye bye, Lola. Are you? Yeah. I love you. I love you. Bye bye, Lola. Yeah, we got to keep puppy dog a little bit on her schedule. So she does sleep in her crate now. She sleeps, like I said, all night in her crate. Although I couldn't sleep last night, and I woke up. I mean, I couldn't go to sleep. I tried and tried, and I finally just got up out of bed around 2 o'clock in the morning, and only to find that my husband was already up and making himself a sandwich, and I scared him, and we made so much noise in the kitchen we woke her up. So she got off her schedule, and I got off mine. Um, so even though I don't see anybody in the chat for this particular live stream, that's okay. I know a lot of people watch the replay. So please, if you're not already subscribed to Alyssa's channel, Green Bee Explorer, which is not going across the bottom there. That's just my email. You know what? I'm going to take that off. Let's take the email off. Subscribe to Alyssa's channel, Green Bee Explorer, and subscribe to my channel, Left Lane Finds. And if I talked about any other channels, which I did, make sure to subscribe to their channels or go check them out. Oh, there was another new channel called Teamster, and he spelled it Teemstir, Teamster, and he was part of the Christmas vignette collaboration, and he did an outdoor one, and it was really cute. I really liked his, the one with the hats. Right. Yeah, it was really good. And he has a longer version of he did a video where he did the outside and the inside of his home, so you definitely want to give his channel some love. And Primrose Collectibles, and vintage what's the other girl's name that did the oh my goodness, Laura. Oh my goodness, that is horrible. I can't think of her name. Let me look it up. I just want to get the name of the channel correct. It is Vintage Thrifted Treasures. Vintage Thrifted Treasures. I do not want to leave her out. She was the other person that was in the collaboration. So make sure, if you look at the videos, give everybody some love, drop some comments, subscribe to the channels. If you're not already subscribed to them, give them some thumbs up, because they put, everybody put a lot of work into their videos, and it's the only way they know that people actually viewed their videos, other than the number of views that they get. But it's fun to do the comments and interact with the YouTubers. And I think that's everyone for that. And it's so funny. She did a family room. Laura did like her family room for hers, and it was so cute. She does vintage, and she's really into vintage, but her kids kind of, I think, got a little bit involved in hers. So hers is a little mixture of vintage and non-vintage items. And yeah, that's it for that. Trying to think if there was anything else. I don't have any other announcements.
I think that's it. If you heard the squeaking, little Lola's still playing.
Yeah, Oh, you're just playing with her? Yeah. Okay. I thought you were gonna take her out. I thought she didn't
have to go to the bathroom. She just wanted to get on the floor and play.
Oh, she just has extra energy. Yeah, we're always playing games with her on the floor. Yeah. She does sit now. I get her to do sit. I use the sit, and I use the hand motion, so she knows when she sees this to sit. So we're trying to do it where we can just put this up and she'll sit. You don't actually have to say the word.
Right.
Right now we're still saying the word and using the sign language of doing it. Yeah. And then We'll, we'll teach her all kinds of other tricks. That'll be a video, Alyssa.
Yes.
Alyssa, we can do the video with all of her, like her training. Like,
oh, that's true. Yeah.
I haven't been able to do that because it's just me and her in the morning, and I don't set the camera up or anything. You know.
We should definitely do that.
Yeah, she'll be so cute. So both Alyssa and I put Lola videos up, and so keep an eye out for those. I do mine as bonus videos. Alyssa, you post your channel whenever, right? You don't have a set time.
I try to do 1 to 2 a week, but sometimes with my schedule I fall a little behind. So
yeah, for in case you couldn't hear what she said, she does. She doesn't have a set day she does it. She does 1 to 2 each week, and then it depends on her schedule. And they're all different lengths. She also does some of those shorts, the YouTube shorts. I don't know. I think I might have done 1 or 2 of those, but those I think I haven't really did the shorts thing yet. I might do that soon, here and there. She did a whole bunch of them. She actually gets a ton of views, and she's really been working her Instagram to get subscribers, and that's working for her too.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yes, I've been doing that. Now the one catch about the shorts is that when you become monetized, they won't count for you. You get the views, but you won't be able to get the minutes counted towards yourself. So if they were to put a commercial in there with your short, you don't get recognized from that commercial. So there's some.
So I think
some
Google's gonna take that money. Yeah, that's for them.
Make some money themselves.
Yeah. I think they're gonna do that even with non-monetized channels. The non-monetized channels, I think they are going to start to put commercials on where the creator doesn't get any money until they actually meet the thresholds to be monetized, and then then the YouTube creator gets the money from that.
All right.
Well, bye bye. Bye bye.
We're gonna head down.
So when I do these live things, I try to keep them to around like 40 minutes to an hour. We're coming up on the 40-minute mark. So, I really wish I usually put a little announcement on Instagram before I come and do a spontaneous live. And we were like, oh no, let's just go live. But then nobody knows that we're here, which is fine. Hopefully you guys watch the replay, drop a comment down there, hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed to all of our channels, the ones I mentioned, as well as Green Bee Explorer and Left Lane Fine. Oh, so she just got she's in the process of getting set up to do live chats and live streaming herself. So be looking out for that. We might still do them here, or it might be at her house. Like she might be at her house and I might be here. We might do them together that way. But she is going to start to do the live chats, and we'll see where that goes, because we might talk a little bit more about like her type of content, and less about the flipping for profit and reseller life and all that we normally chat about on my channel. So keep an eye out for that. And so the only thing coming up next is New Year's Eve. I hope everybody had good holidays, whether you Zoomed with your family or had small family gatherings or whatever. Had a good Christmas. I have plenty of friends who celebrated Hanukkah. I know a few friends celebrate Festivus. I know people who do. Well, at least they talk about doing it. And then I also know that people celebrate the Kwanzaa, or at least, not so much that I don't know how much they're into the celebration, but they at least acknowledge that holiday. So hopefully everybody had lots of good times. And if you didn't, because 2020 sucks right now, next year, we all are going to be looking forward to next year. Like, hopefully, by the time summer rolls around, we are looking at different things. Oh, other things I'll be having coming up on my channel, some haul videos. I have been shopping. I pop in, I do very short shops, with my mask on. The other day I was so glad I was checking out. These teenagers started coming into the thrift store and none of them had masks on. I don't know what they were doing, but the manager called them out right away, like, put a mask on, put a mask on. And they were like hiding and they were kind of running around. And the one kid was like, "Oh, I have such and such. I have such and such. I can't wear a mask. I can't wear a mask." They still gave him a mask, but then he wore it like a chin strap. And as I was leaving, there was two at the time. There was two teenagers. As I was leaving, a third one came in, and when I was looking at him, he he knew he was guilty, so he ducked behind something so he could try to hide and get around the managers, that were working up by the registers, to try to get back to his friends. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm leaving, because they're so bored. The teenagers are so bored. They're starting to do stuff that gets them into trouble. They'll do anything for attention, and that's just horrible. It's so hard to keep kids entertained when you've been on, such a shutdown, lockdown, and it's winter now, and there's not much going on. You know, um, you can, like, it snowed here the other day. Snowed pretty good. We got lots of snow, and we had like a white Christmas and all that. And then today, it warmed up enough that it melted everything. It looks like it never snowed here. So you can't even like get out there to make snowmen. Well, you could, but they'd be gone pretty quickly. So I can see where, like, kids, regardless of age, can get really bored. And there's only so much Netflix you can watch and things like that. I'm so busy with my YouTube channel and everything else I'm doing that it's a treat to watch Netflix. In fact, I actually closed down my shops, which was one of the best ideas I ever had, and I might do it every year now. Is shutting down my shops for at least 4 days before Christmas, and not having to worry about, like, doing anything, like, with my shops during those 4 days. I could just concentrate just on the holidays, which is already so much to do. I was still pretty stressed out, but I tried to do something each day to get it all done in time, so that we could celebrate the holidays. So whether you're a big channel, I mean, a big reseller or a small reseller, um, well, I shut mine down because of the backlog with the USPS. In fact, an item that I shipped out, oh, like, I don't know, I think on the 13th, just arrived here on the 28th to the person that bought it, and they were begging me, please. Can you get it here by Christmas? I'm like, no, I mailed it out the day after they paid for it. I mailed it out the next day. It took from the 13th to the 28th for them to get it. And I just told him, I said, I can't control the post office. They're struggling right now. So hopefully that gets resolved as well. And hopefully everybody who's waiting on packages gets them. And so I am at the 43-minute mark, and I'm going to end this broadcast now. And I hope you guys enjoyed the chit chat with Alyssa and Lola and myself. I'm Dina. I don't know if I even said it. I'm Dina. Our names are down there, on there. So if you ever forget, but I will see you guys later.